Hello, subscribers. Welcome to the new session of the Premade Pro. Today we are going to share you the main mind maps of the human endocrine system. This mind maps is a very gist overview of the whole chapter, which is very much beneficial for the Neet examination because important topics will only be shared in the mind maps, and to memorize you and to grasp your to make you grasp the concept in a gist, I'll making the mind maps in front of you, and will please watch out this video. Do not skip this video. Do not skip any part of this video because each and every part and each and every topic may come in the examination. Okay. So let's start with the hormones. This is the mind maps. So as you all know, hormones. What is the significance? How may I introduce the hormones chapter? So you can say a significance as the nerve fibers do not innervate the cells, as the nerve fibers do not innervate the cells, the cellular function requires continuous regulation. So how they may regulate themselves? Continuous regulation. And the regulation is done by hormones and the nervous system in a coordination. Hormones and the nervous system in a coordination. Okay, now as about the human endocrine system and the glands, what we can say as of human endocrine glands and hormones. Endocrine glands and hormones. So endocrine means the ductless. Endocrine glands and hormones. So what the endocrine gland secretes? Endocrine gland secretes hormones. They secrete hormones. Okay. So these are the ductless glands. Ductless. So from the endocrine glands they secrete the hormones. These are the forms. Okay. Now together regulate the physiological process. Together regulate the physiological process. Physiological process. Okay. Now in the form which to regulate the physiological process, the endocrine system as well as the neural system. So these two systems connects with each other in different ways and regulates the whole human body. Okay. So now the endocrine system and the neural system both connects. This endocrine system controls the invertebrates, basically the invertebrates, and the neural system basically controls the vertebrates. Okay, now the hormones. Come to the hormones. It's a brief description or the most important topics. This can be asked in the NEET. So it's a non-nutrient chemical. Produced in the very less amount or trace amount. Produced in trace amount, acts as intercellular messenger. Released into the blood and transported to target organ. Okay, so these are the functions of the hormones. Now come to the location of the, in case if you are being asked as the location of the different glands of the endocrine glands, you can say it can be of GI tract, it can be heart, it can be liver and kidneys. Okay. Now what are the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland? Hypothalamus and pituitary glands also, hypothalamus and pituitary gland. So hypothalamus contains several group of neurosecretory cells called nuclei, which produce hormones, that regulate synthesis and secretion from pituitary gland. Enclosed in a bony cavity called the sella turcica. So location of the pituitary gland is the sella turcica, sphenoid bone of the sella turcica. Enclosed in a bony cavity, sella turcica. Okay. So now come to the types of the hypothalamic hormone. Types of hypothalamic hormone. So it can be a releasing type, releasing hormone. Example, GnRH, target pituitary. Released hormone, gonadotropins. Okay. And next come to the inhibiting hormone. It can be of somatostatin. It is also targeted by the pituitary. It does not secrete any releasing hormones. Okay. Now, pituitary can be divided into adenohypophysis and the neurohypophysis. So in case of the adenohypophysis, that is the anterior pituitary. So in case from the anterior pituitary, we see the hormones, growth hormone, that is the GH. Its basic function to regulate the growth of the body. Okay. The thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH. It is synthesis and secretion of thyroid hormones by thyroid gland. ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, that is the ACTH, synthesis and secretion of steroid hormones. From the adrenal cortex. Now, there are two hormones called the gonadotropins . It stimulates gonadal activity . It has two hormones, the follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, the FSH and the LH. In case of the FSH, in male, it regulates spermatogenesis, along with androgens, and in females it stimulates growth and development of ovarian follicles. In the LH, see, in the LH, male stimulates the synthesis and secretion of androgens, Graafian follicle, and maintains the corpus luteum. Okay. So, did you get it what I have said? Please wait. Now, the hormones that are being secreted from the neurohypophysis. Hormones from neurohypophysis, that is from posterior pituitary. Okay, so the hormones from the posterior pituitary are oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin and the vasopressin. Okay. Now, in case of the oxytocin and vasopressin, see, in case of the oxytocin and vasopressin, what is the function of the oxytocin and where it functions maximally? Okay. So, in case of the oxytocin, acts on the smooth muscle. It acts on the smooth muscle. And stimulates their contraction. Stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus during the childbirth. Okay. It's also called a milk ejection hormone. It is also a milk ejection hormone. Also acts as milk ejection hormone. Now, the vasopressin as well as the ADH acts on the kidneys. Vasopressin acts on kidneys and stimulates reabsorption of water and electrolysis, stimulates the reabsorption of water and electrolytes by the DCT. Okay. And also reduces the loss of water through urine. That is the diuresis. Okay. Now, come to the disorders. See, this is the mind maps. So, important topics will only be discussed here. Okay. The disorders. Primary disorder is pituitary dwarfism. Is caused hyposecretion of the GH. Okay. Symptoms: stunted growth, gigantism. It is caused by the oversecretion of the GH. Abnormal growth of the body. Abnormal body growth. Acromegaly. It is caused in the middle age by the hyposecretion of the, it also causes by the hyposecretion of the GH. Severe disfigurement happens. Especially of face. Diabetes insipidus. Hyposecretion of ADH. Diminished ability of the kidney to conserve water, leading to water loss and dehydration. Okay, so these are the first part of the mind maps. I will share the second part of the mind maps in the next lecture, and probably in the third lecture I will complete all the mind maps of this chapter. Okay, every day I will give a 20 minutes video of the mind map so that you can write and take down the notes, and in 3 video lectures I will complete this chapter's mind maps. Okay, till then, wish you all the best for your upcoming exams, and please share and subscribe this channel. And please also visit, if you are going to attend any competitive examination for the government exam, our channel, the Maths Mad. So please visit on this channel too. And if you think your friends are also appearing for any government examination, you can refer them too. Okay, till then, good night.